Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make dormers in bloxburg. So basically on one of my more popular builds, which is my colonial farmhouse, I made these cool little dormers in the roof, which if you don't know what those are kind of like, I guess they call them like attic windows. That's kind of like a good way to describe them. So yeah, but first off you want to start off with this clonable plate here. You don't even have to paint it. Just make sure you have a cube there that you can clone whatever you have on it. Next up, you're going to want to have this here. And so before you scale that out, make sure you have some on the edges here as well. And so you should probably make these ones first. Make them just slightly off center there, which obviously you can't really do too much with what we have in the game. Although actually you kind of could do something here. I think if we did this and then repeated it on the other side and then had something in the center there, you could get something going. And basically then what you'll have on this middle one, sorry if this doesn't make any sense, what you have here on the middle one is a spot for your window. Sorry if you can hear background noise. I'd fix it, but I really don't know how. But hopefully it doesn't bother you guys too much. I'm just gonna keep talking loudly over it. I'm also like talking directly into my microphone now, so I don't even know how this sounds, but hopefully it sounds okay. So you can paint this whatever. I'll just paint it concrete just to keep it simple. And then now the trick you can do is use these planks here to make like a window almost. Make sure you get the same spot on both sides, otherwise your window will not look good. And you want your window to still look good, because duh. So this is kind of like, this is basically more of a concept tutorial, as all my other ones are. Basically, what if you don't know what that means, if you're new around here, basically I make tutorials a lot of the time for parts of my builds. It's just I won't make the I won't go fully on the tutorial because I use certain techniques for my builds. And I just am here to teach you guys those techniques. So yeah, make sure you outline your window here with structural beam. And it appears it might be a little bit off center, although actually not. That's fine. And so that now you have your window, and then you can paint that whatever you want. This one I will paint. Yeah, you know that looks pretty nice. So there's my window. And then if you want to add something fancy on top here, you could add like kind of a wall lamp or something like that. Like, you know, you can add stuff like that. You can add whatever you want. And so there's that part down. Now we're going to need to scale this out. We're going to paint it whatever texture you want your roof to be. This is personal preference. I like to use this texture here along with this color. But I also like to use this one or this one, but for this specific shape, I like to use this texture because it doesn't get too glitchy and it also looks nice. So yeah, then copy that on the other side here, and then just add something on top here. So you can add like the standard size one, although that's a little, I don't know, a little small for my preference. Don't take that out of context, but then you can get. Maybe you can use whatever texture you want here as well. I don't remember exactly what texture I used, although a good one is to use a metal roof texture. You actually probably make it a little bit darker. There you go. And then try your best to outline this right here with shapes. You don't have to actually. This is again just personal preference. And then can you fit it there? You could. So like obviously you see that doesn't look too good. Like that's perfectly fine if you don't like that. Instead, what you can do is, since you have this shape here in the middle, that's why I like having that shape in the middle here, you can have something like this. Make sure it's a little bit shorter than at the top here. This is kind of, I'm not sure what the design for this is called, although it looks pretty nice. And then you can kind of just have that, or you can have it like be that metal roof texture, although most people like to have it like this. And there you go. You've pretty much made your dormer. It's clonable. And with that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. And I will hopefully see you in my next video. Goodbye, everybody.